Hey friends, I want to take you through this drive-through tour of this farm over 200 acres in Fayette County right off Leestown Road. So let's get to it. This farm consists of 3 parcels with 2 homes. Driving in, we're going to the right here and you'll see this is the first home. Like I said, there's 2 homes on here, single level ranch with a full basement. But look how far off of Leestown Road that was, which is pretty far off the road, and it's got a full garage there in the back as well. Take a look at the distance between these 2 homes. We're headed to the historic home that's PDR protected, and we'll talk a little bit more about that here in just a bit. The home is 2 stories with an in-ground pool that overlooks a huge 5-acre pond. With beautiful views. You about imagine being in the pond, but the cool thing about this property is it's got a full finished walkout basement with a big kitchenette. You can see we're going past the little shop here on the right. I'm going to turn here to the left, get a little bit better view of this 5-acre pond where the swimming pool overlooks this with the views of the blue sky. You just couldn't ask for better views. We've got a lot of things that work on here at the farm because it's currently being used with some longhorn cattle on here, but it's set up currently for cattle. But the barns, they do need a little bit of love, but they don't build them like that anymore. So let's keep on going. We're going to run on down here because we've got multiple barns. We've got a equipment barn as well. Keep tractors, equipment, all of that. We'll get down here to the gate. Alright, we're headed further back on the farm, get through the gate here, but trying to visualize how big this farm is really hard to show in a video. Both sides of the road here, I mean, it just takes up a big area, but here to your left, where I'm shooting here on the furthest tree line, that butts up to the University of Kentucky golf course. You could really bring your vision, having so much space here, being able to have the farm infrastructure, if it's riding arenas or if it's horses, putting paddocks in. There's just so many endless possibilities with the space that this farm offers. Now let's talk about PDR. As they say here in Kentucky, the horses owns the land. Love it or hate it, that's thanks to PDR, or Property Development Right. For this farm, you will need to protect the historic home, and you have the ability to build 4 additional homes. There is no impervious surface limit, so you can put down as much blacktop or concrete that you'd want. Headed on further back to the farm after we cross this little bit of water here, there is a solid built barn there to the left with the silo. But the cool thing on the back of the property here is this little cottage. It reminds me of the cottage on Sleeping Beauty. So it does need to be restored, but it's there, built in the late 1800s. So really cool little feature on this farm. Over to the left, once we get up here, you're going to see how close we actually are to the UK golf course. You can actually see through the fence some of the little trails, but there's an additional 40 acres back here once you cross Town Branch that's sowed in soybeans right now, that's getting ready to get harvested. Thank you all so much for riding along with me, taking a look at this beautiful farm. Let me know if you've got any questions, or take a look at some of our other videos. We love sharing information and videos of Kentucky and everything that it has to offer. So let us know. Hope you have a great day, and thank you for taking a look.